Monica. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. This is going to be the daily reading for Thursday the 4th of November, and I'm using the Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley. Okay, so we have one major arcana today, the Devil. We also have the Three of Wands, Virtue, the Ten of Wands, Oppression. And this is interesting because yesterday we had a 3 and a 10 as well. The 3 and 10 of Swords. And today we've got the 3 and 10 of Wands. And 3 is all about growth and expansion. And 10 is all about completion and the ending of a cycle. So the Wands are fire, the Wands are cards of action. So this is doing something about it. This is movement happening in certain situations to push you forward, to give you this momentum. Because the Ten of Wands is about actually allowing yourself to let go of this heavy load, allowing yourself to do the necessary action to free yourself from something, free yourself from burdens of the past, to put down what is no longer giving you happiness, which doesn't make sense for you going forward. In order to fully go forward into this brightness, into this lightness of happiness, you must first discard the past or what you're still carrying with you that serves no real purpose to your happiness anymore. So this is saying you're actually able to reach this conclusion about what you can discard, what is an unnecessary weight to be carrying around with you, what you no longer need to engage yourself in. This is becoming light. This is realizing that there's nothing you really need to hold on to. When you realize there's nothing you need, that the aliveness is here in the moment, that everything is in a constant state of change and flux, that you can train yourself to no longer have this fear, to no longer have this anxiety, to be completely present in the moment and surrender and trust, and then all the heaviness will fall away because you are aligning with your true spirit and the divine. And so things magically will unfold in a beautiful, divine way. Don't fear being left behind. Don't fear you leaving something behind. Whatever is meant for you will be there always, or will gravitate towards you. You can walk through blindly, and still what's near to your soul, what you're really yearning for, will still find its way to you. So this is becoming light, becoming non-attached, to no longer tie yourself to anything. You are a free spirit, and this is about allowing yourself the scope necessary to find your way to the best joyful experiences and the best joyful life. So the Devil, there's no such thing as good and bad cards in the tarot. Well, people often will fear to see this card. Everything is a reflection of yourself. Every tarot card is a part of the human experience, therefore a part of our nature. So the devil can be about passion and lust. The devil can be about pleasure. And also the devil can be about temptation, about obsession, and about addiction. And it can be about allowing your ego to take over in certain situations. So this is about discerning your genuine passion from your egoic temptations. And sometimes it's good to have this lust for something, this passion for something, this primal instinct and drive, because having a primal desire for something can be extremely powerful in leading you to create something powerful, to achieving something you want to achieve, because this is a raw drive of mankind, and this is necessary to conceive and to break through certain barriers of limitation. So there may be something that's holding you back from something, some progress you want to make, because of some old belief or some old bad habit or pattern. Some old habit or pattern there has previously kept you stuck. But with this 10, this is reaching this ending to this pattern or this cycle. It's like some bad habit or obsession or toxic pattern that has been there is able to be released and relinquished. And it's only when we really identify that there is some kind of unhealthy pattern that we can really let it go. So we have to face it. We have to observe the pattern that's there first, because ultimately we are separate to a lot of our behaviours are acted out unconsciously and through programming. So the real us, the soul behind the person, we are able to observe our own behaviour. When we do that, it's like it can no longer operate when we're fully observing ourselves in our egoic ways. We often are able just to allow that to disperse a certain behaviour, because we're really observing it, we're viewing it, we're noticing it. So when you're noticing something that you're doing, you're no longer in that unconsciousness. That is what awakening is. That is what expanding your consciousness is. When you're able to observe your own behaviour, when you're able to recognise your unconscious behaviour as a pattern. So this is about really seeing that, observing it from an objective point of view, and the more and more you do that, you'll find the less that you are really being immersed in this unconscious way, and you're able to engage more with your intuition and be led by the moment more rather than a previous behaviour. So this is really progressive, that you're able to recognise certain conditions and patterns of your own, and to know that this is just your human story, this is how you've been brought into the world, this is your experiences that you've had so far have shaped this side of you. But as you're awakening spiritually, as you are becoming increasingly aware of your own consciousness, observing yourself, you're able to really step back and no longer allow that conditioning to control you. And when this happens, you are completely free. You're free from being controlled by your unconscious nature, because you're becoming conscious of who is really witnessing everything. This is about stepping into this trust in yourself, in your own vision, without listening to the voice in your head telling you X, Y, and Z why you can't do this. This is about switching that off, or just observing the voices, but not to give them any power or momentum or significance. And when you just watch the thoughts like clouds pass by, you will know your true power, because regardless of what voices tell you in your head, what your mind's telling you, trying to rationalise reasons for and against things, it never actually really knows. The only wisdom you should listen to is this silent knowing within you. When you can silence the incessant monkey mind that will always want to come up with a solution. That's the way the mind works. It doesn't mean it's right. It usually doesn't really know the answer. It's just trying to take everything that you think you know and present this information to you for a solution. The only way to know a true solution or direction is to find total silence and peace within yourself. Because when you're in a state of anxiety or fear, or you're having this sense of urgency, you never make a good decision in that state, or a correct decision in that state. So this is about learning to discern within yourself how to know something, how to recognize what is right, what to follow. And ultimately, you'll only know by your deep inner knowing, your deep inner intuitive sensing. So it's not about a narrative, it's not about some logical breakdown of words, of stories, of commentary. It's deeper than that. When you need to make a choice or need to feel comfortable with something, or to really wonder if you're doing the right thing or having the right idea, you just need to stop thinking about it. And you will find this out of nowhere, from this somewhere deep within you, you'll suddenly just know. You'll suddenly have this realization about what to do. And this is inspired action. This is intuitively led knowing and action. Intuitively led decision making. So have trust in this process. Do not try and fight yourself about some decision or some choice you've made, or this choice that you think you shouldn't have made. Just allow things to be as they are, and they will unravel. They will right themselves. The Three of Wands is a wonderful card to come up. We're about to have a new moon. I think it's today, actually. There's a new moon. And this is really positive and lively confirmation of this bright future. This is the sun in Aries. This is things really flourishing, really growing, really taking shape. Regardless of where you feel that you have messed up in some way, or you've indulged in a negative behaviour or pattern, it doesn't matter. We're here to learn. We're here to have every experience, regardless of what society is judging us for, regardless of what other people are judging us for. We are here to explore every aspect of who we are, including the darkness, the shadow aspects, the primal aspects of us. Do not shame yourself for anything. Everything is perfect. Everything you've done is perfect for your soul's evolution. And every experience is to learn. Every challenge is to learn. There is so much beauty in every experience you've had. In every challenge you've endured, there is beauty. And you're able to really... You've reached some point of culmination where you really have transformed something in a way. You've transformed some kind of behaviour through your awareness. And now there is definite liveliness and emergence of this motivation, inspiration is bubbling up here. It's like you are about to embark on some new journey, some new adventure, which is really calling to you, which is really full of brightness and vigour You've been asked to step up and take this leap forwards, regardless of anything from the past, regardless of what you have preconceived ideas about. Things may look different now, but things are perfect and things are really flourishing. And there's growth here. There's something happening here that's a strong indicator of this new life that you're going to be immersed in. And it's like something good is coming out of something that you thought was negative or toxic. Something good is coming out of this. Something beautiful is coming out of this. This is your future. This is your destiny. So everything's happening for a reason. Something that you may have regretted has now led you in a certain way to some beauty. So trust in the universal bridge of incidents which are leading you to this future, to this correct path, which you're going to be able to express yourself and transform yourself and use your abilities and talents to the best of your ability in this new place, in this place that you're going towards. This is right for you. Don't hold on to something from the past that no longer is serving you. Do not hold on. You don't need to hold on to anything. Everything you need is with you now, in this moment. You're able to be free. You're freeing yourself, and there is this immense growth. The sun is shining on your life, on your situation. Be fearless. Be curious. And believe in yourself. No matter what, believe in yourself, because you are majestic. You are unique. You are here to have a blessed experience. So trust in this fully. Trust in what's emerging around you now, what's appearing for you now, and allow yourself to really indulge yourself in this pleasure, in this magic, in this renewed sense of aliveness. Right, I'm going to do a Keepers of the Light guidance card now. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Right, so yeah, divine intervention. So you may feel that certain things are happening now. Maybe you've been a bit confused about what's happening or what you're being presented with, or certain things or relationships that have not worked out, or maybe you're meeting someone new. Trust in where this is taking you, even though it may be unclear at this time. Because, yeah, the divine is intervening to ensure you have the best, to ensure things are aligning perfectly for your own unique destiny, your own unique and perfect happiness. Surrender fully to this tide, to these beautiful waves that are bringing in all you desire. There is magic happening here. There are signs around you. Follow the signs, acknowledge the signs, and believe in this beautiful journey. Okay. Okay, I hope you have a lovely day. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.